Today's lesson will walk you through the steps of quoting directly from a text. When wanting to include information that appears in another passage that you have not written yourself, balancing, paraphrasing, and direct quotes is a great way to do this. There are many reasons why you may need to include a direct quote as part of a writing assignment. One of the main reasons that is relevant to this particular course is to analyze texts. When analyzing literature, arguments, or informational passages, quoting enables scholars, who are you, to analyze specific elements of a text in detail. Quoting directly also allows students to cite sources, also known as passages, essays, articles, or books, in academic and scholarly writing. Quoting from a text is essential to provide proper credit to the original source of information, ideas, or data. Proper citation helps to avoid plagiarism and allows authors to speak to other writing pieces that may offer relevant information on a topic or point trying to be conveyed to their readers. Direct quotes can also be useful when supporting arguments and providing evidence to support claims, which we will do more of in levels 2 and 3. This is why it doesn't hurt to start the process now. Direct quotes can also help you highlight key points when asked to analyze a passage, especially for educational purposes, such as being asked to answer an open response question related to a text passage. When quoting directly from a text, it's important to follow certain rules and guidelines to ensure proper attribution, clarity, and accuracy are followed. Let's use some of the examples from the essay on the opposing points on homework. The first rule when quoting directly from a text is to use quotation marks. To do this, enclose the quoted text in double quotation marks, meaning where the quote begins and ends. This indicates that the words are taken directly from the source. For instance, in this passage, we see here that it says, "One of the most significant concerns associated with homework is the potential for it to increase stress levels for students." If needing to directly quote this, I might write, "The author states, quote, one of the most significant concerns associated with homework is the potential for it to increase stress levels for students, period," end quote. Next, you want to make sure you maintain proper spelling and grammar when quoting directly. As you see here, if looking to quote this sentence found in the text, the only difference is I included a phrase to onset the quote, letting my reader know that I am about to offer information from this source. I wrote, "As written in the source, quote, students are working hard in school all day and then expected to complete additional assignments at home, some of which they may need the support of a teacher to assist who is not available, period," end quote. Another rule, which was briefly mentioned, is to always include proper attribution, which means give credit to where the information came from. For example, if quoting this sentence here, I might write, "According to the Strive to Write passage, quote, one of the most significant concerns associated with homework is the potential for it to increase stress levels for students." Or I could include a name if the author is listed. For instance, "According to the author of the passage, Meg Smith, quote," and then you would go ahead and quote directly from the text. If you are looking for more advanced examples of how to cite text evidence, we have attached MLA citation reference and worksheets to this lesson. And finally, you will want to introduce or follow up the quote with reasons why this quote is important. For example, if looking to include the statement in the essay here, I would write, "The author argues that homework can exacerbate educational inequalities, stating," again, quote, Students from disadvantaged backgrounds may lack access to support, such as a quiet space to work or assistance with their assignments, period, end quote. Or I may say, as it states in the passage, comma, quote, students from disadvantaged backgrounds may lack access to support, such as a quiet space to work or assistance with their assignments, period, end quote. Then I will follow it up with, this goes to show that the author believes assigning homework to students provides them with unequal opportunities. You may even follow this up with your own opinion or thoughts if you are asked to do so. For instance, you could say, I personally feel, and then again add your own thoughts. Practicing including a direct quote and punctuating it correctly is the first step for feeling successful with this skill. Attached to this lesson, you will find reference sheets that will offer more examples of how to quote directly from the text, as well as worksheets giving you a chance to practice on your own. I think you will find that having this skill, along with the balance of paraphrasing, will be very helpful for you as a student. Adding direct quotes can really strengthen writing assignments and truly help support important points or give you a chance to include information from other sources. As always, keep working hard and happy reading and writing, friends.